thing looks hittable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That ring looks snappable on that pole. I'm almost seeing two. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I also get it. Where can I get some? You know where I can get some rubber paint to paint that ball with my name and phone number?
Hardware store.
All right.
All right, see if you can pull yourself up and catch that hook. Catch that. What's up, dingy dog?
My wife about the video about you, and she said you always do that. And she goes, "What's the problem? Just asking somebody if it's okay." I said, "All right, that's a good idea." Or what I can say, right? It's always been my good Jiminy Cricket.
Want to get rid of that completely. Just pull it through. Make sure the line goes down below that turnbuckle too. The turnbuckle.
This line?
Well, you don't want pressure on that. So you would just pull yourself in, I guess, and hook the
Right.
hook the thing and pull it to you so you can get it off. And I wouldn't unhook yourself at this moment, seeing as you don't have the motor running.
All right.
But you can at least see if you can get it, what it's going to take. I want to keep that short. It'd be easier to maneuver when you're pulling it back to you. You don't really need all that much. That should be good.
See, what I need right now is a wrist lanyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something. Tie off.
Or maybe just tie the whole pole off, huh? So
You
that'd be
just
easy.
put yourself up.
I got it.
All right.
That ain't bad. Pretty good idea. Instead of dragging the mud up on the deck every time I want to.
I wouldn't mess with it, but if it works for you, man.
You'd pull anchor every time,
Yeah. It just, I mean, it seems like a whole lot of extra shit.
I hear you. What do you think about the hardware? Is it secure?
Yeah, that hardware is secure. I mean, I get the principle, I get the idea. It'd be good if you had a homemade mooring, you know, if you had a big old, you know, 50-gallon barrel with concrete in it, and a hook, and you were making a permanent, like, homemade mooring.
Right.
But I don't, it doesn't make sense to me on the anchor. But, you know, like, again, you talk to 10 different fucking people, you're gonna get 10 different fucking opinions on everything, no matter what it is. You know, Jerry he's got his experience of what I just,
Well, the thing I
to me, I just pull the anchor.
I jumped the gun on it because the nightmare stories of people pulling out of mud, not the dirt mud, just stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
And that kind of, you know, with my 62-year-old age and having to yank that chain all the time, I don't know. It didn't seem too hard the other day. I pulled it right up.
Everybody's going to always go with the horror story first. That's what you're always going to get, the worst case scenario, the worst story they've ever heard, or the worst story they've ever seen. It's the 90-10 rule. Like you prep and do everything for 90% of what you're, because most of the time you're gonna, like, you're only like sailing like 10% of the time. So when you do your set, it's just called like Josh, I tell you, it's the 90-10 rule. You set things up and do things for 90% of the time. 90% of the time you're gonna pull your anchor up and it's gonna come up here fine. 10% of the time it's gonna have a little bit of things, so you're gonna fucking cleat that bitch off and you're gonna drive forward and snatch it out of the fucking mud. It's just,
I got hung up in a fossil bed below